Welcome to the Muxall Open IoT channel. I am your host, Michael Crane. In this video, I guess what I'm trying to do in this video is one of the questions came up was, what do I need to buy if I want this pellet hopper pellet hopper vibrator, not pellet hopper video. Okay, and so there's a couple options, and we'll start with the most expensive first, and then we'll work our way down. Okay. Anyway, so here we have a pellet hopper vibrator, right? And this one is fully assembled and adjusted. And when you adjust it, you have to pull the end caps off, twirl the little weights inside there, for lack of a better term. I'm not really sure what they're called. And then you have to install the connector, right? And pretty straightforward. Actually, this is not the right connector. Let me go get the other one. Okay, I'm back. This one has the correct connector on it. That other one I was using to test with. And so I put a different kind of connector on it. This is the one that will come when you order the pellet hopper vibrator. This one has also been assembled and adjusted. You can see the magnets. These are neodymium, I think I'm pronouncing that right, magnets. And all the weights on the sides have been adjusted down to 2.5%. So this is the assembled unit. So if you buy one that's fully assembled, you get this. And with the connector, everything just like you see right here. You get this and the free shipping, and I believe it's $134, and that includes my labor and all that other fun stuff, and assembling it and that sort of thing. So this is the fully assembled model. There's a kit I'll show you in a little bit, but okay. So let's say you say, okay, I'll just go ahead and have Mike assemble it for me and adjust it and put the connector on and that sort of thing. Okay, so there. Okay, so you've chosen that. Move that out of the way. Now, if you have a Muxall Pro BBQ Controller, and as you can see here, this this is one of our beta testers. I'm sure he'll recognize it when he sees the video, and I'm going to use it as a guinea pig. So let's say you have Muxall Pro BBQ Controller. What you need is this kit, okay? And this wire, when I get them made, will actually be yellow. All right, and this wire will be white, and it comes with a wire nut, and it comes with the ends are already tinned, and it comes with this connector installed. Not much to it. It's pretty cheap. I forget what it is, about $9 with free shipping. Okay, so you have a Muxall controller. You have to buy this, right? And there's two ways you can upgrade your controller. Okay, let me see if I can show it to you here. Okay, so you've bought this, right? Now this end right here needs to be soldered in the spare hole right there. Okay, and I can show you how to do that. I might do that in another video. I was going to do it in this one, but I think for the sake of time, this is kind of an overview and what you need to buy sort of thing. For the sake of time, I think I'll just say, yeah, you need to solder it in this one right here. I've also been looking at the idea of having one screw in that. But I'll have to test it and see if this is going to be durable enough to handle a screw. It might not be. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the spare. There you go. You can see it now. That's the spare. All V3 and V4 Muxall Pro BBQ controllers have this, right? So that's where this upgrade wire needs to be soldered into, right? Okay, and that's it. And you have to, have the right load of software. I believe it's version 604 that has the correct load. I don't think it's been released yet. I'm still testing it. but it will be here very soon. So yeah, so you'll have to have like version, it's like 0.604. Yeah, okay. Okay, and okay, so let's say you don't have a Muxall Pro BBQ controller and you just have, you know, some original equipment manufacturer controller in there. All right. If you have something like this, then what you need to buy is this Y cable. Okay, and this Y cable plugs into your auger connector. So, okay, so this has got the fan. I believe this came off of Z-Grills. I think this is Phil's or something. Anyway, you know, this one says Mott fan. This is probably power, and this is probably the igniter. I guess this Mott stands for motor. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anyway, it's red, so I'm guessing it's the auger motor. And so this Y cable plugs into the auger motor, or the auger, right? And then it's got the red cable that goes in. This will just continue on to the auger. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed an auger motor so we can look at all this. So, all right, so you buy the Y cable, you plug it in to the original controller's auger, which is the red wire, right? Right here. You plug the Y cable in. The red wire coming out of the Y cable plugs into your auger. Okay, so originally it'd be hooked up like this, right? All right. Okay, so you have this original equipment, and you unplug the auger. Okay, plug the Y cable in, and then take the red wire, plug this back into your auger. Okay, and then this yellow cable plugs into the Pellet Hopper Vibrator. Okay, and what this will do is this now, every time the controller turns the auger on, it's going to turn on the vibrator. And in the previous video I just did, I had that going on with the Muxall Pro BBQ Controller. It worked very well, and so I kind of like that solution. So this should work pretty good too. I don't think this will pull too many watts or amps to cause this controller any problem, but I have not tested this. So if you have any problems, and if you buy this and it doesn't work, you know, if it starts popping fuses in your OEM controller or something like that, you can just send the Pellet Hopper Vibrator back to me. I'll give you money back, or you can buy a Muxall Pro BBQ Controller. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, and that's a very simple solution, right? And this wire right here, this is a ground wire that you should hook up to your ground, and all of them have a ground. They're usually green, the green wires, but it's to ground the case on this. So that's that, and this, to recap, if you want a Pellet Hopper Vibrator to use with an OEM controller, right, you have to buy a Y cable, right? Okay. If you have a Muxall Pro BBQ controller, you do not need the Y cable. This is only for OEM equipment. You do need the upgrade cable, all right? That needs to be soldered or screwed into this spare port right here, and this plugs straight into the Pellet Hopper Vibrator. You do not need this. You do not need to move or mess with the auger at all, right? The controller has software in it to use the spare on the Muxall Pro BBQ controller to control this Pellet Hopper Vibrator. Okay, so to recap on that, if you have a Muxall Pro BBQ Controller, oops, you need a Pellet Hopper Vibrator and this upgrade wire. Okay? Okay, that's what you need to buy. Now, if you're uncomfortable soldering this wire in the back of a Muxall Pro BBQ Controller, which a couple people have mentioned that they're not comfortable soldering on their $300 controller, you can send it to me, and I will. Some of these ports are really, they have silicone on them and all kinds of stuff that was used in manufacturing. I'd have to clean it all off, and or you'll have to clean it all off. But then, you know, you have to clean it all off, solder it in there, and then I can test it and then ship it back. And I'll do that with free shipping for 60 bucks or something like that. It's on the website. I'll post a link. So to recap, if you want me to do this, have me do the upgrade, you buy the upgrade option, and I'll send you a shipping label to box to send me the controller. I'll upgrade it and send it back to you, and it only takes, I don't know, 20 minutes to do it. And then I'll send it back to you. Okay, so let's say you don't want to pay, or you're trying to save money, right? And you don't want to pay $130 to for this Pellet Hopper Vibrator when you know you can go on Amazon and buy one for 45 bucks. And plus you need the magnets and all that other stuff. I posted the bill of materials on the website, so you guys can look and order it off Amazon if you want. Like I said, I don't claim this to be a Muxall Pellet Hopper Vibrator. I'm just reselling it for folks at a convenience that don't want to mess with trying to look around and source all the parts.
Don't forget, you can support the Muxall Open IoT channel by donation using a credit card and PayPal, or by purchasing products at the Muxall store. Details and links are in the description under this video. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, that helps, and hit the subscribe button, that really helps. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments under this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.